The British North America Act 1867, when came into force, there was considered to be one of the drawback that there is no inbuilt provision in the Act regarding the amendment of BNA Act. There are two basically drawbacks considered. One is that there is no amendment provision. Second, the Charter of Rights have not been given the constitutional status. We are now concentrating on the chapter of amendment. There is a general impression that till 1982 there was no provision for amendment of BNA Act, and the Canadian Parliament has no role to play. But this is not correct. In fact, after the BNA Act came into force in 1867, certain practices have been developed, certain conventions have been developed, and finally the authority was given to the Canadian Parliament to make a request to the Westminster for the amendment of BNA Act. I'll discuss in detail further. In 1931, there was a Statute of Westminster which gives the power to the Canadian Parliament and provincial legislatures to make the amendment or repeal the imperial statutes. But again, under this Statute of Westminster, no power has been given to either the Canadian Parliament or the provincial legislatures to make the amendment to the parent act, that is the BNA Act 1867. However, from 1895, there was a practice in the shape of convention developed. That convention or the practice is that whenever there was a requirement for amendment to the BNA Act, a joint address by the both houses of the Canadian Parliament, that is House of Commons and Senate, by passing a resolution with a request to the UK government for seeking the amendment of BNA Act. I'll just explain it further. A joint address by both the houses of the Canadian Parliament, passing a resolution, which resolution includes the proposed amendment in the BNA Act, and after the resolution is being passed by both the houses, that resolution is in the shape of a request to the UK government that this resolution in the shape of a bill be laid before the UK Parliament for the amendment of the BNA Act. And this practice has been developed as a convention also. So this is how the amendment to the BNA Act was made till 1982. However, in 1981, in the similar way, a joint address was made, which ultimately culminated in the shape of Canada Act 1982, which includes the Constitution Act 1982. Now under the Constitution Act 1982, Part 5 is devoted to the amendment of the Constitution of Canada. So now there is a specific provision under Part 5 of the Constitution Act 1982, which lays down different types of amendments to the Constitution. In the next video, I'll discuss with you all those various amending procedures provided under Part 5 of the Constitution Act 1982. Thank you very much. Take care.